When we are bringing the solution, instead of somebody to listen, he's trying to tell us that we have quoted out of context. It's sad. Oh. When you don't know that you don't know, and you don't know that you don't know, it's terrible. Do you know how many years I've been dealing with people's foundations and families' foundations? You know the number of contracts I've gotten internationally. Huh? Travel to countries to deal with people's foundations, family people's foundations. So I'm an expert in foundation. That is why God could pick me to deal with the first African who entered the White House, Obama's foundations, without even his knowledge. Yes. Because God knows that this guy has some knowledge. He can make sure our mission will be successful. I never had any intention to go to deal with Obama's foundation. My mission was a prophetic word God gave me, 2004, that tell the world that I'm going to put a black man in the White House to rule the whole world. And I told people, and people were worried, and they were afraid for me, because what I said can never happen. Then I said, do you know who told me to say it? I don't have problem. The person who told me to say it knows why he decided so. But if you will believe it that after the prophecy, God told me that you need to go to America and work it to come to pass. I said, really? He said, yes. I said, if you told me that, I wouldn't have accepted the job. He said, that's why I didn't tell you. I told you the first one, you have done it, so the second one is go and work it out. That's how I went to America the first time. So I told God that, but if I'm going, these American people, their visa matter, he said, oh, go there, they will give you whatever you want. I said, okay, I want 5 years. He said, go, they will give you. Wow. And I went to the interview, and I told them that I want them to give me some years so that I don't have to come here. They said, no, it's your first time. You are going, so you go and come. When you come, we'll give you more years. I said, okay. If they have agreed, they will give me, no problem. So when I was going, I was now saying, but God, you said they will give me. Look at what they are also saying. God didn't mind me. And they gave me some day, that 1 week or so, or some few days, that you come back for your passport. When I went and took my passport, and I opened, they have given me 5 years. Wow. My first time. I said, God, you are real? He said, yes. I want you to know I'm sending you. The people interviewed me and said, I won't qualify. And God, who owns them, said, I qualify. May God do that for you. Amen. I went to America. I walked the length and breadth of America. I went to 49 states. And I did it in 4 months. Nobody has done that before. The only person who did it in 2 years. A Canadian lady. She did it in 2 years. But I did it in 4 months. 49 states. In fact, one state is bigger than Ghana. One state is bigger than the whole Ghana. Yeah. I traveled from Seattle to Washington. I used 49 buses and was driven by how many drivers? I've forgotten. No, more than 11. Because it's a long journey. The journey took me 4 days. 24 hours journey. No stop. 4 days. From Seattle, Washington State, that is Canada border, to Washington, another Canada border. Close to New York. Washington is close to New York. And then after that, I came back home, and I have to do some mission for Ghana's 2008 election. So I have to go around Ghana to mobilize prayer all nights. And we were on the way going to Western region and Central region. Then we stopped at some restaurant to eat, me and my team. So when we went eating, I said, I want to sit on a table alone. They say, hey, Prophet, what has happened? I said, no, I don't know, but leave me alone. That's when God came to sit with me to tell me that you need to go to Kenya. I said, what? For what? He said, you need to go and deal with Obama's father's grave. Otherwise, it will affect him. I said, oh, really? How are we going to do this? He said, don't worry. Just accept it. And when I accepted it, I told the team when we entered the car to continue. They said, really? Hey, Prophet, how are you going to do this? I said, as you accept it. So me, I have accepted it. That's all. How it's going to happen, I don't know. You won't believe it that before we entered Cape Coast, a call came. And one of the sons I had, he's a businessman. He said, Prophet, has God told you something we have to do so that we will start preparing? I said, yes. He said, I have to go to Kenya. He said, oh, declare it done. You are dealing with a man who deals with God like we are doing partnership. Yes. Me, I hear him talk, I also talk back. Sometimes I get angry. I said, but why did you tell me this? He said, because if I tell you you are a human being, you will not do it the way I want it. I said, so that's why you know more than us. He said, yes. So when I returned, they gave me money to buy my ticket. And somebody said, oh, I have found somebody in Nairobi who will pick you up at the airport and get you a residency. And he will get you the bus to go to Nyangoma, Kigelo. That is Obama's village. Nyangoma, Kigelo. So I have to go by road and then get there. But when I was coming, I realized that, oh, there's another city near. If I go there, I can come by flight. Then I came by flight. But I was surprised that I got to some village. The people are talking like my language. I'm telling you. It's shocking. We are one people who. I was listening to them. They were talking like Frafra. But they are in deep Kenyan village. Hey, this world is interesting. So I dealt with the foundation of Obama's father. I don't know why he didn't tell me to deal with the mother, the white woman. Maybe there's nothing wrong that will affect him. So this is my level of expertise when it comes to cutting umbilical cords. I just want to share this to let the person who talked about I misquoted or whatever, to let the person know that the Bible I know, your Bible school doesn't know it. Yes, when they combine all the Bible school, they don't know the Bible I know. No, not at all. Not at all. Even you yourself, you are talking. If you want, try and come. And then show me your father's house. I'll go there. I will not let you come downstairs. Sit in my car. I will speak some words. Then you go home and go and sleep. And you see what will happen. I'm telling you about reality. Then you are telling me I'm quoting out of the Bible. Anyway.